Hello, everyone. This is Martin Cervantes,
And this is Santiago Vásquez. Welcome to the Dot Pot.
where communication truly matters.
Does it? Aren't we supposed to
I
get into arguments about politics, religions, and other matters that we may have very little knowledge of?
No, because that's not communicating, that's arguing. And we are not about that. We're about helping people. We're about helping our community to stay informed and to learn about different issues that might be affecting our community. That's what this is going to be about, communication, not arguing.
Our goal is also to bring you information regarding certain issues that are truly deeply affecting Wyandotte County, in particular Kansas City, Kansas. We live in a world in which everybody's bickering about not just their favorite football team, baseball team, but also their favorite political party. And that's not what we're here for. We're here to inform people.
We would like to know what's going on in Wyandotte County. How can we make Wyandotte County a better place for ourselves, our kids, our grandchildren, great-grandchildren, people that when we're long gone will still be here? How can we make it better? How can we be able to enjoy our lives without worrying about anybody in particular? What's happening with COVID? You know, people might say it's not real, it is real. That's not for me to argue because I'm not a scientist. I don't know much about it. But in my own personal experience, I would like to cooperate. I would like to help. What's happening in our schools? How are they gonna be better? How can we make it better? What's going on in our communities? Small businesses, how can we help them to grow? How can we make a difference so our kids will have a better life?
Instead of having a fist to fight, offer a helping hand to those who truly need it. This is why we're here, to provide information, to communicate, and hopefully also to educate, not just to educate others, but to educate ourselves.
We're also educating ourselves. We are not experts on anything, but through the help of different agencies, different people that have the information that we need. This is what we want. We want people to know what's happening in our community. Who is in charge of our community? Who is in charge of this place? Who is in charge of that place? Who's making things happen? But at the same time, we can also make a difference. We don't have to depend on everybody or anybody else.
In other words, if you want something to happen, sometimes you must make it happen.
I cannot change the world, but I can do whatever possible to change my world. And with that effect, it'll help somebody else to change their world, their way of thinking, their way of seeing things, instead of blaming and pointing fingers and really complaining. Let's make a difference together.
And believe me, I have to confess, I have been guilty of knowing very little and thinking that I know a lot. And that's not the case most of the time. There is no one more dangerous. Somebody said this, somebody wiser, somebody of a higher intellect than I would ever have in my life said once that there is no one more dangerous than a person who knows very little about a subject and thinks that he or she knows a lot. And we don't want to fall into that category. I don't.
I don't either. I'm learning every day, every minute, every second. I learn something different from All of you, all the people that I come across with, all the people that I interact with, even the people that I don't know, I learn something every single day. And that is my goal, to continue to learn, to continue to stay positive, to continue to make a difference. I don't have to wait for anybody else to make the difference for me. The difference starts with me.
Now, if there is anything that you think that we should be talking about in this little show, please let us know. Follow us. Let everybody know that we're here. And again, we're not here to cause controversy, to cause chaos among people. Although I know that I have done it in the past, or know that not wanting sometimes, perhaps I have spoken in a way that hasn't been the most polite in my lifetime. Sometimes I want to go back in time and say, Santiago, why did you say that to that person? And I know I acted out of emotion. So hopefully we're able to do something great for our city. It's just my city.
It is our city. Although I'm a transplant, from LA, I've been here 18 years. This is home. I love my home. I love my town. KCK is my home. So whatever it takes, whatever I need to do, I'll be more than happy to help out. The biggest reason for this podcast, this show, this whatever you want to call it, is to bring people together. To bring different organizations, to bring different agencies together, to work together, to make a difference as one. Because remember, it takes a village to raise a child.
We live in very these are very difficult times. Although I believe he Martin here, I call him Mr. Cervantes. Even to this day. He spoke about being a transplant. I am also not just a transplant. I am also from a foreign country. Of course, I got this amazing, beautiful accent that very few people have, but that's all right. So
hey, so do I.
And I grew up in a foreign country. I grew up born and raised in Venezuela, and I have very little when I came to this country, and so I'm very grateful, thankful to the United States of America for what I have, and I believe in this country. I believe in the people of this country, and that if we want to continue to have this amazing land,
the land of opportunities.
The land of the opportunity. I know it's the land of the opportunity in my case. I know that for a fact. We have to work together. We have to work together to make it happen, to make it work.
And like we said, this is not to create division. We want people to come together. We want people to unite, bring different ideas. What can you bring to the table? What can you offer to this community? And at the same time, we want to know what's going on in our community, from the school district to the mayor's office. What's going on from Central Avenue to Piper to Turner to Bonner Springs? What's going on in our communities? How can we make it better? How can we collaborate to make a difference?
We don't promise you anything.
No.
Nothing. But we will try our best to bring you an outstanding program with a very little that we have.
We don't have all the knowledge in the world, but I think we could help to make a difference with the help of all of you.
And with a lot of coffee too. That's important.
It is very important. Salud.
Salud. Thank you so much. And Our plan is to release a show every Tuesday.
Tuesday at 6 p.m.
That's the plan. God willing, we're going to have something great going on here in Kansas City, Wyandotte County, one of the most outstanding cities in the world. We are a blue-collar community, and it's not perfect, but this is what we have, and we can always make it what?
Better.
Better.
Better, better. Remember, it takes a village. It takes a village. All of us are part of this village.
Absolutely.
And we will have different guests. We will be inviting people from our community, leaders of our community, to ask the questions, the whys, the hows, the whens, because we need to know.
Now, remember this, you don't have to be in a position of power to be a leader. Okay? Leadership begins from within. You don't have to have $1 million. You don't have to be...
Although it'll be nice to have $1 million.
Whoa. That would be nice, but I can barely manage the 10 cents I have in my pocket.
Oh, believe me, I'll find a way to manage $1 million. So, because I can count on a lot of people there to give me ideas.
As a matter of fact, that's one thing that we will also we'll be talking about here in our show. We will be talking about finances. Also, that's also part of the show. God willing, that's we plan to talk about investing. Not us in particular talking. We will bring to the show the right person or persons that will guide us on what to do, how to invest your money, so that the day that you retire, the day that you get to a certain age, you don't have to worry about where your next meal is coming from. Okay?
Remember, this show will never focus on negativity. We will never put anybody down. We will never throw anybody under the bus. We'll ask the right questions, the questions that us and you might want to know the answers to. It'll be positive. We will never put anybody down.
Well, that's all I have to say.
I have a lot more, but I don't think I'm ready for it. And I think all of you guys, are going to be waiting on and wondering what's next. Who's next?
Now, this is more than 144 characters, okay? We love you dearly. You guys are awesome. Have a blessed weekend. And keep looking straight forward. And remember this. You are a human project. And you have this vast, infinite capacity for growth. But you also have the infinite capacity to belittle yourself and others. And we want to stay away from the second one.
Remember, you matter, okay? You can make a difference. Everybody can make a difference. You're not alone. This is just the two of us, but with the help of all of you, we can make a big, big difference in Wyandotte County. Remember, we are a village, and it takes a village. All right? We will see you soon. Stay positive, nothing negative. Move forward. Don't look back. Look forward, because the windshield is pretty big. The rear view mirror is very small. So stay focused in the task ahead of you. And till maybe a couple of weeks, we'll let you know.
We'll let you know.
We'll keep you informed.
God bless.
Salud.
Salud.